Tranquilo, Rafa, tranquilo. Take a deep breath. Everything's going to be okay. Sure, you might explode at any moment, but that moment isn't now. Or now. Maybe... now? No? Ay, bueno. You know, when I was signing up to leave that godforsaken asteroid behind, they went on and on about seeing these sights, but nobody warned me about these sounds. Damned if Planetary Life don't ever shut up. Oh, and don't get me started on these smells. I got a little downtime. I guess that means it's time for a little self-assessment. A ver, frame integrity, 100%. Vitals, stable. Stress levels, skip. Emotional affect, stable-ish. Overall performance, high superior. Bueno, keep up the great work, me. Some folks would think having a fighting bone strapped to your everything would make a man more cautious, but me, I find it freeing. I don't get to worry if it never goes off, and if it does, well, I won't be around to worry for long anyhow. All this quiet leaves a man ample time for introspection, reflecting on such powerful notions like, do I really have agency over my destiny? Or am I just another drop in the river? Rolling down a course laid long ago by powers beyond reckoning for purposes beyond imagination. Or like, is cereal a kind of soup? Aye, such enigmas are outside my purview. That's why I stick to my fortes. Shooting, and looking damn fine as I do it. Hey, you ever see so much green in your life? It's like the Almighty grabbed up all these circuit boards in creation and installed them right in the dirt. Rain's a funny thing. Washes off the muck but makes all the mud. A bit, it's refreshing. Too much is a flood. Confusing as anything. Pretty though. I really should have gotten some games installed in this mask. Or these legs. In fact, damn. I got cyber gizmos running head to toe and back again, and I don't even have a digital domino in this whole damn thing. I guess that's what all the guns are for. Now and then, though, a man yearns for diversion from the world, besides guns and loot. Not often, but sometimes. Would you look at that? Precipitation! Oh, I remember this one time, the new guy, Driz. He was doing repair on the climate array. Well, come chow time, he wasn't around. Then, the vents start dripping little red drops, drip, 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 all over the mess hall, on the tables, all over the food. Just a disgusting red mess everywhere. Turns out, Drizz's safety line broke and he got wrapped right round the climate condenser, froze, and cracked in little chunks, sucked right up till they thawed out in the vents. Of course, it was a tragedy, but after, we'd say, we never see rain, but we did get a drizzle once. I still can't take a bite without thinking of that smell. Night, day, early, late. Out on the sim, we used to measure time by the air tank. You knew it was getting near the end of the shift when folks started to drop. Another day above ground. Shoot, if I'm lucky, it just might stay that way too. Everywhere you go, you take some things, you leave some behind. Take the sim. I'll always carry a few pieces of that damn rock belt with me. Mostly in my lungs. As for what I left behind, well, call it two parents that work too hard and two legs that don't work at all. Lots of benefits to swapping bone to chrome. Stronger, leaner, easier to clean. Plus, I haven't stubbed the dough for years. That alone makes it worth it. I can still hear my papi yelling at me when I signed on with Kronos Core. You got a bug with 3 squares and 4 walls here, and all you got to do is move some rocks. Now you want to throw your life away? Way I figure, that's no life at all. A man's only alive when he's free. So, I guess Papi isn't. Sky's clear tonight. I used to stare out at all those drops of light in the sea of dark, and it would give a boy hope. Now, I know better. The perpetual uncertainty of imminent annihilation endows a man with appreciation for the little things in life. The beauty of a sunrise, the tranquility of a moment's silence, the terror of authoritarian hit squads coming to... oops, nope, lost it. Anytime I see a big city, I think, you know what I need? A big car to get around it in. A big fancy car, the kind with extra seats in the back and doors all over the damn thing. People see a car with doors like that, they notice, oh yes. But I guess standing around looking handsome as hell is almost as good. We're at the shift with a girl from a city once. She said you could find just about anything you're looking for there. Food, friends, other things. She talked about housing blocks that go on for miles. Wow, I said. So everyone has their own house? She laughed so hard she threw up in her suit. Nice girl. Never showed for a second shift. Mira, there's a whole universe of beauty out there, run by bastards trying to keep everyone in pretty little boxes. But all it takes is one look outside, one breath of fresh air, and suddenly, it doesn't matter how pretty the box is. It's not enough. Wonder what I'll do when I retire. Maybe I'll just lounge on a beach somewhere, or write a book. Oh, plants! I'll get a big house and just stuff it to the brim with plants, with leaves and flowers and... I don't know, thorns? Plant things? Yeah, perfect. Just gotta take care of a few things first, right after this break. Aye, so much devastation. But then, sometimes you gotta blow things up before you can build something new. It's cold. It seeps into your bones. And all the whatnot attached to your bones. And replacing your bones. It just gets everywhere, is what I'm saying. Huh. Seems like my fancy metal zapatos don't feel like moving. Let me just... Come on! Let's go! And... Hey, pinche. They do this sometimes, just give it a second. Espérame while they, reboot. Meanwhile, I'll just work on my posture, I suppose. Kind of spooky out here sometimes. It's not the darkness I'm afraid of. We got used to that in the tunnels. It's the emptiness. Too open. Without any rocks to keep you in, feels like you can just drift away if you're not careful. Hey, gotta get out of this heat. It is not doing my hair any favors. Then again, it's doing wonders for my pores, so... maybe it evens out. Every now and then, it's good to just stand around looking stoic and heroic, like you're thinking really deep and determined thoughts, just in case someone's watching. I'm trying to look, what's the word, like, mysterious and sexy at the same time? Perplexing? Cryptic? Abstruse? Enigmatic, damn! I look enigmatic. I hate sand. It's coarse and rough, and it gets all in my crevices. Gravity's a little strange. Back on the seam, there's nothing keeping you on rock but rope and a prayer. You get from one place to another with a little push and a bit of patience. Here, though, you gotta drag the whole planet with every step, shove it off of you with every breath. A good jump will get you airborne, but then there's the fall. I've heard that Planetarios look up and dream of flying. I just dream of staying put for a while. It's a good idea to stretch and hydrate regularly. Unless you're like me and you're just naturally amazing, in which case standing still is just as good. Perros de hierro. That's what they called our unit in Kronos Corps. Iron dogs. The only ones dumb or desperate enough to go under the knife to get out from under the boot. Sometimes I wonder where the others are. Yeah, probably dead. Maybe it's easier that way. Smell that mountain air. A little dirt in the lungs is good for you. It's like a preservative. Keeps everything fresh. At least that's what my foreman told me. I don't know, it made sense at the time. Why's the Order got to keep everything so shiny? They've got a whole planet where life just happens naturally, and they covered the whole thing in chrome and plastic. It's terribly, ¿cómo se dice? Vexatious. I think the Planetarios take wind for granted. Out on a station, you might feel something if you stand in front of the AC, but a good breeze. It's like the whole planet is whispering to you, telling you to breathe and keep going. I've never hated anything like I hated the rock I was born on. But I tell you, sometimes, on a cold day, I do pine for a hot cup of mulled rotwater. It's the asteroidal grit that gives it texture, see? My legs are itching again. Need to get me an angle grinder or something. A bit of sand never hurt anyone. Then again, this is my first time on a planet that has sandstorms. Huh. Well, give me your best shot, sand. We'll see who's got more grit. This is great. When I got my legs replaced with cutting-edge prosthetics and cybernetically reinforced my skeleton, this is what I imagined I'd be doing, just standing around. Love it. Love it. It's like taking a long vacation, but, with none of the fun or interesting parts.